Okay, it's been a while that I haven't spoken about Republic of Crynesia and the plans, what's going on. A lot of you have shared comments and expressed interest on more updates on Crynesia. Now, if you are a regular on my other channel, Good Life Investor, you must have noticed that behind the scenes, I've been communicating with a lot of smaller country presidents, and I just had a conversation with Wheat from Liberland. A lot of people are interested or taking Liberland more seriously these days. And if you remember, I had made a video on SMOM, the Sovereign Military Order of Malta. That's a country. It has a passport. It's recognized. It's, in fact, even partially UN recognized or fully UN recognized. You can watch that video. I have a lot of info on that. Now, SMOM rents its land from Malta. So by renting the land, they get recognition. So they have their workaround. Now, it's a big temptation for someone like me who is building a new country, right? Crynesia, it has great vision. It's crypto based, right? That's the security. It's a crypto based nation. It's secure. It's protected by the blockchain. The thing that sets this country aside or apart is the decentralization. If we don't want something to be located in a spot where it can be attacked, it can be taken away, it can be stolen. If we want stuff to be decentralized, so it's more secure, it's more protected, it's not in one control. The moment you centralize something, there's a government, there's a heavy amount of control and heavy amount of vulnerability when it's located in a certain location. The moment it's decentralized, it's more secure. So that is the whole idea. That's a big temptation for me to, let's say, approach Verdes. In fact, I have approached Verdes, and I have obviously been talking with Wheat. And there are other countries where it's easy to go and ask for land and rent some land and try to prove that you have the land and make a country based on that physical piece of land. And what's the point? The point is, okay, maybe UN recognizes me, but what's the point of UN recognizing you? That's exactly what you don't want. As long as you recognize your own country, your people, the citizens, the people who believe in this concept or project or country, let's call it nation. I often tend to call it project, but it's not really a project. It is a country. And as long as the believers or the followers or the citizens believe and recognize it, you don't want anyone else to recognize it. Why this is important? Why is a country needed? A country is needed so that it cannot be attacked. A country is needed so you can have bank accounts, your protection, your possessions, right? Your valuable assets under that country, and you recognize the country. It is a country. You're following the rules. You're not doing anything illegal. So it can have its own structure, own protections, own bank accounts, own assets, right? So you can establish some of these things. You're not going to get UN recognition. Liberland isn't getting UN recognition. I asked their president, I asked Wheat if he thinks UN is going to recognize the country. He said, no, they're never, ever going to recognize that. Given the current times, no one is going to recognize it. So what's the point of trying to get recognition when they're not going to recognize it? And secondly, there's no point of getting or gaining that recognition. It's going to be useless. So forget about the recognition. So when you are not concerned about the recognition, why do you want land? What does land solve? Are you going to, okay, if I get a small piece of land, I'm going to call it a country and try, that kind of sound a little scammy and unnecessary. So I really feel Republic of Crynesia should be one of the world's first landless or no land country. That is when it is going to make sense. So yes, there's the temptation of gaining the land or trying to solve for the land issue, maybe get some airspace or sea reclamated, sea space, maybe have some territory over the sea in international waters. There's always that temptation, but then I feel the larger goal is to really establish a country without any land. So you have decentralized systems, and that is your land, that is the asset, that is the country. Your country is the decentralized location that it owns, and it should be fully digital, and assets are there, right? You have the e-governance, the e-banking, the website, the digital real estate, if you will. All that is the land of the country. It's a digital land. So this is the futuristic new world, and you got to be futuristic. You got to think futuristic, right? In future, yes, we might look at, and I made a video about this, maybe different planets, and people are going to the moon. Many countries are reaching the moon, so who knows, right? We might have some opportunity, but that's not the point. The point is having a landless country with all the decentralized mechanisms in place. Now, how this is going to solve, or what problem this solves or would solve in future, is that once this gets some form of recognition from people that matter, let's say crypto exchange, right? So alarmingly, and I'm very happy about this, is that Kraken recognizes Liberland. And now Dominican Republic, as per their president, recognizes Liberland, their passports. And this is a great use case, right? You have a real country recognizing their passport, if that's true. Kraken, if they recognize the citizenship, if that's true, this is amazing combination. This is exactly what you want in your life. If you get this, then you have a lot of use cases that open up right there. So this way, you just need one exchange, one bank, to get you started, and then you're talking business over here. So that is the whole idea, to protect your assets, to give you an alternate means which is disconnected from the rest of the world. That is the idea. And I'm pushing forward for a country with no land, and that's how I want to keep it. So that's the update. There's a lot of things that I'm trying to, a lot of collaborations and partnerships that I'm thinking about. I don't want to sell the citizenship because it's meaningless at this point. I'm not opening up the citizenship to anyone. My whole idea when I do that, when I open up the citizenships, is going to be for someone who can contribute to the cause in a positive way, to make it long-lasting solution. This is a vision. This is a goal for all of us, for the larger community. And what is truly required is someone who can work hard, who can, again, yes, contribute, but contribute toward the cause of the country, to benefit the country, to take this concept forward in a positive way. All right, and I plan in 2024, I plan to work more harder on this, spend more time on Crynesia, create a lot more content and a lot more opportunities. I think the whole objective would be to create opportunities within Crynesia so that you guys can participate. It'll be more open, and I hope we can together make this a reality. It's time that this really launches and goes to the next level, and we get participation from external people. And I think, as I said, I'll be making more content and also updating the Crynesia website, so you will know of the progress, developments, more opportunities and stuff. All right, if you aren't subscribed to this channel, I know you are to, or you may be to the Good Life Investor, but make sure you're subscribed to the Crynesia channel as well. It helps this channel grow, and it also helps you get all the content that I create for Crynesia. All right, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, make sure you're subbed, and catch you in the next one.